Hi, my name is Tiffany and welcome back to my channel, Peculiar Collection. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of this journal right here. I'm very close to being done. I got maybe 1 or 2 more days left in this, but I decided I will show you the journal. So you might be asking, or you might be wondering, why is there sticky notes all the way up here? It's to cover a bunch of private stuff that I have in this journal, and also too, because this journal, there is a lot of private stuff, I'm only going to be showing you a couple of pages through this journal. I'm not going to show you the whole journal like most people on YouTube, but I'm going to be showing you just a couple of pages that I thought was okay to be showing on YouTube. The rest of the pages have personal stuff, or friends that are personal, or just personal things I did not want to show on the internet. So further ado, let's get started with this video. So this is the journal that I've used. I think this is journal 10 or journal 11. Let me just recap again. Sorry, I have to recap. I don't remember. This is journal 10. And so for this journal, I decided to use a Moleskine Peter Pan journal. I do a lot of different stuff than just journaling. I started doing planning, and I've also did a couple of sketches in here. So I don't just do journaling in here, but it is mostly a journal. So let's move on to the very first page that I have in this journal that I want to show you guys. It is a sketch. So this is the sketch that I'm showing you, and it is a Peter Pan one. I used a couple of different medias for this one. I used some gel pen here, but really the gel pen does not work with this type of paper. It's like an oily feeling paper, so gel pens are not the best. Like, you have to wait for them to dry before using them. So I did do that. I did like a couple like drawings in this book. So I also drew his house because I thought, why not draw his little like tree stump house? The reason I decided to draw this because this journal is a Peter Pan journal, so I decided to do a Peter Pan drawing. And the next page I've also did another Peter Pan inspiration, and this is a quote from Lost Boy. And I did this, and it says, "I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan," and it came with stickers. So this journal from Moleskine came with stickers. So I decided to add a couple of those stickers that came with in here on this page. Let's see what else. This page. So this page I didn't really fully finish, but I decided to show you guys. This is my Lost Kitty page, and what I was planning to do on this page is every single sticker I get from Lost Kitty, I'm gonna smash it in here. Don't know what I'm talking about today. So this is why I have this one, and there's a couple here that says tee hee hee, what mess you're talking about, this is gonna end bad, and I lick it clean. My friends take that dirty, but be honest, that's what people are taking. So those are the stickers, if I could show you guys. Yes, those are the stickers, and it says Lost Kitties from the Lost Kitty set. I got most of these at dollar store, and I think there's hair somewhere. I could feel it. Yeah, that's basically it. It's not fully finished, and I don't think it ever will be. But if I ever want to come back to this journal and smash some more stickers of Lost Kitty when I get more, this is the page I'll go to. So skipping a couple of personal pages, we end up on this page. So this one, not that much decoration as you can see, and something happened to this. I went to see a movie with my friend. So because I went to put the movie ticket in, I decided to also get the movie, what's it called? Those magazines that you get at the movie theaters. And I saw this picture, which is part of the movie that we saw. We saw Last Christmas together. We had a sleepover. We saw Last Christmas. And something had acted very weird. So this started to disappear. The thing, I might need to print this off next time I do this. Maybe just copy and print it off. Maybe printer is better than the regular. But anyway, it started acting weird, so I decided to keep it all together. I'm going to put tape over top of it. I did put tape over it, and it completely disappeared. Like, you can only see that it says Cineplex on it, and that's probably the only thing you can see. But yeah, it completely disappeared. So that was like a mess for me. I don't know what to do. If you guys know any tips of how to make your movie tickets not disappear, like the writing and stuff, let me know. I've been struggling with that for a couple of years. I thought maybe this time I'll try tape and it'll work, and it didn't. It just made it even worse. So now we go on this page. This one is my Remembrance Day, because I'm Canadian. We have Remembrance Day on November 11th. And so this was Remembrance Day. I did like a little drawing here where it said Love at War, and they made all the poppy petals hearts. And then these are just hats and gloves, because it was wintry. It snowed like no tomorrow, and it was cold. So we're at the park that we go to where they do Remembrance Day in my area. We went to the park and we were just hanging out, listening to, you know, just the Remembrance Day thing. But it's freezing. So what we did, we went to Dollar Store after this. I got myself a nice fluffy scarf that my sister stole. I have no idea where it went. And then my boyfriend at the time got a hat. Because it was just cold. We just wanted to keep ourselves warm. So we went to Dollar Store. I also made snow to show you it snowed on Remembrance Day. And also with these two like Remembrance Day petals, I did a red poppy for Remembrance Day, which is mostly what people wear in Canada. Remembrance Day we wear the red poppies, but there's also a purple poppy that I just recently learned about that when I was learning in Remembrance Day. That the purple poppy is to remember all the animals who went to war, like the horses, the dogs, just the animals that were in war that was helping out with the war. So yeah, and I knew there was animals in war, and I don't know why we don't speak about it, but I learned that in school, but I just learned that there was a purple poppy to remember them. Really wish they did sell those. I would get one. So this is like one of my spreadsheets for the month. It's just not all my spreadsheets, I'm just going to cover that. So not all of my spreadsheets I like to show off. And this is the most smallest one, because I'm trying to, this is when I started like coming up with the sizing I wanted. And I thought this was a cute size, but then I went bigger than this. You'll see that while I was through. And nobody had a birthday, so I didn't write any birthdays down here. I usually do like kind of planning on this page, but it's not really a planner page. It's just my monthly spread. So my monthly calendar basically is right here. So every month I do a calendar. So this one was December's month. So that was December's calendar. And I'm also covering this because I totally forgot there is some personal stuff. Mostly I don't write personal. But usually what I write here will be like important dates. So a bunch of important dates are on there. And you could take that sticky out. And then we get December. I know I didn't really show you, but these are what I usually do my cover pages. Nothing fancy. I just write down December, what year it is, or the month and the year, and then I just do like this little bubbly thing. I don't do anything fancy, so there's not really anything to really show you. And a lot of these December and January, I was just in a rough time, so I had a journaling slump / I was so much on my mind I couldn't really journal. So you would think when there's so much on your mind, sit there and journal, but it's harder for me. Then I guess I decided to draw another picture, so I wanted to show you guys. And this is my Disney princesses, because I did a couple of like, I don't know, I had the Disney princess page for winter. This was the Christmas one I got from the dollar store. So that sticker was from there, and then they decided to do a bunch of Mickey heads, but make them all Disney theme. And then that's Mickey or Minnie, whatever you want to think about. And it has a Christmas hat on, and it's snowing. And then there's another page, but I can't show you. It's a very personal drawing. And then here, well, I will show you this page. And this is actually my Christmas page, but I never did finish it. Don't know why. I guess I was so much in Christmas, I didn't have time to really decorate and do stuff. So I just cut out the wrapping paper I got some of my gifts in. This was, I guess, I bought this wrapping paper for my mom because I was out and she needed wrapping paper, so I obviously got Mickey Mouse wrapping paper because I needed Mickey and Minnie wrapping paper for my gifts. And then my boyfriend at the time got this one, so this was the gifts that he got me were wrapped in this, and I thought this was cute. And I wrapped some of his gifts in this, so we basically used the leftover of this. So I want to show you guys before I move on, if I could lift this up. I'm having like a big pile of all of these like sticky notes. Don't worry, I will reuse those sticky notes in the future. And then we got another one. This is like the actual sizing of how I do my spreadsheets now. And I love the sizing. This is perfect sizing for me. Not too big, not too small. I do write birthdays here and important dates. Well, I guess this was February, so my birthday and my friend's birthday. But I never actually wrote like important dates here. I just wrote sleepover and stuff. I wanted to do like kind of like a planning sheet, but I didn't do. This is when I was not really planning. So this was the only planning I do in the book. So I wrote important dates. And then this is my birthday, but it's nothing really special. I just wanted to kind of show you like my birthday. I used 2 stickers and I had this like washi tape, and they kind of colored it in purple, but nothing very special. I don't know why I'm showing you this, because you guys are going to be like, this is just a boring page, but you know. And I never did finish this or not, but this is all the things I wanted for my Switch in 2020. I'm not saying I will get all of them in 2020 because the Switch is very expensive, but some of the stuff I wanted. So there's a lot of these games I wanted, but then I actually did get Animal Crossing, and I'm very into Animal Crossing. So that was what I wanted. I wanted that. Luigi's Mansion 3, Jumanji the video game, Just Dance, Disney Tom Tom Festival, and then Rocket League. Those are like, I don't know why, but those are just the games I want. There might be more, and maybe I can add more in this list, but I'm going to be moving on to a new book, so I don't want to go back into my old book and start adding stuff. Maybe I'll add another list in my new book. Maybe. And then I guess I don't want to show you the other page because it's just never finished. And it's basically, this was February, so it's like Valentine's Day, the 14th, and then I just did a drawing here. This is Happy Valentine's Day. Started using some of my Valentine's stickers that I had from the dollar store. And then I wanted to draw a cupcake, don't know why. So I drew a cupcake with a face on it. Then I decided to add the heart with a face. But this heart is cute because this heart has freckles. I don't know if you can see, but I drew some freckles on this page. So this heart is not just a regular happy face heart. It's a happy face heart with freckles. So, yeah. And then the next page I did this on the same day, so the 14th. That's why I didn't have a date on it, because usually if I'm writing something and I don't put dates on the page, because it continues that day. Yeah. So I also did this one, and I took a quote from, what's the movie? I forget doing it. I can't pronounce. I know who it is, but for some reason I can't get it out of my mouth, so I'm not going to try for an hour trying to get this out of my mouth, but you guys know, if you ever heard this, life is like a box of chocolates. You can't just have one. And I know who is by. I just can't say the name whatsoever without stumbling. And I don't know why. So I'm not going to try. But you guys get the gist of who is probably by. It is, let's just say, it's a movie. Fort Scum. Yeah, I think I got that right. I probably didn't. Then we're moving on, because I'm not going to spend hours in that. I also drew some chocolate. Doesn't look like a good box of chocolate. I think I can just have one of this box of chocolate. It looks gross. I can't really draw good. So now we got another one. And this is March. So instead of showing all the like cover pages for them, like I already told you, they're all going to look the same. Like I could show you March's cover page. It's basically going to look the same. This one just says March 2020. It's a circle and nothing for the cover pages, but I also do different spreads for each month. So if you guys didn't notice, I don't know if you guys will notice, but I also do like colors for the theme of the month. So this one was just like blue greens, because I think blue is my sister's birthstone, also my boyfriend's at the time birthstone, because they're both in March, and March was like light blue, I think. So the weird thing is, my sister and his brother are both autistic, and they both have a birthday on the same day, but just different year. And my sister's older, but it's just weird how it happened to me. And then also our anniversary happens to fall on the exact same day as well. So it's kind of weird. And yeah, not that much I did on this day. It wasn't anything important. This one I just wrote, Corona, please go away. This is where it really hit in March, where Corona just really like hit, and it just was at the time I decided, let's start writing about Corona, because this is going to be in the history books forever, and I decided let's start writing about Corona. Not really too much writing about Corona. I'm trying to step away from writing about Corona because I don't really want to think about it. Like, my mind is like, there is Corona in there, but it's not like I'm thinking too much of it as I was at the beginning of the month. Like, now I'm not really thinking too much of it. I'm more like, oh, this is just normal me staying at home type of thing. Not even thinking that it's Corona, even though I know there's Corona out there. I'm not even going outside because Corona. But, you know. That's what this was. I wrote it. I was told you can't actually say the word, so now I might get demonetized, but it's what it is. You guys don't see this video, you know I probably got demonetized for saying the word. I also wrote, please stay home, stay safe. I want everybody to just stay safe, but no one listens. Canada, we're almost going to open the country again, which I think is too soon. This page I never did finish as well, but I thought it was cute, and I don't know why I put flowers there, to be honest, but I wanted some flowers, so I did. I wanted to make, like, the page, like, rainbow-y and stuff, because I was tired of, like, looking at, like, pages like this that were, like, just blank and sad and talking about a pandemic that's going on. I wanted something to make me happy, so I decided to make, I wasn't really sad, to be honest, but I thought, like, maybe in the future I don't want to read everything about the pandemic. It looks sad. So I kind of did write about the pandemic a little bit, but I also made, like, the background, like, very colorful with markers, and then I found one of these dollar store washi tapes I own that was rainbow. Used it. I actually used the last bit of it, so now I have one more row left, and I still haven't been able to find this small little mini, washi tape set in the dollar store for the longest of time. I'm trying to get more because of this one is my very favorite. I don't have any more of this. I don't have any other rainbow tape other than this, and I'm kind of sad 'cause I'm still trying to look for that. My dollar store, every dollar store I go to, I never seem to be able to find these anymore. I don't know if they discontinue or just not selling them. I don't know. And then here, if you guys don't know who Jeff Dunham is, well, me and my friend were talking with Jeff Dunham one day on video chat, and I decided to make a little journal entry about it. So I was talking about, me and my friend were talking about it because we're bored and got nothing else to do during this quarantine. So me and my friend decided to, let's go and talk about Jeff Dunham. We decided to joke around. So if you guys want to, like, pause here and actually read these things, these ones I made up. This one was probably made up as well, but I don't know. I just kind of, like, decided what would this character say. So he is Joe Jalapeno from Jeff Dunham, and I just love this drawing. I should have looked at the picture and realized that his hat's not that big, and his dummy, I wasn't looking. I was just thinking, oh, Mexican, the jalapeno guy, let me draw a hat. Then I realized after I drew the hat and the whole body and colored it in, his hat's actually smaller and doesn't look anything like this. But I'm like, oh, too late. Still like it. Still proud of it. Still funny. So, nothing I could do there. And in this page here, I was kind of wanted something to get away from Corona. So I decided to draw a bunch of flowers. My favorite is this one. And I tried to make them all look like this, but they didn't. This was actually a mistake. I mistaked this flower and like, what I mean about this mistake is I kind of made the petals all different shapes, and they didn't look nice. I didn't like it at first, but once I colored it in, this was my favorite flower. And then with these flowers, none of them looked the same. I tried making them all look like this flower once I made it, because I realized I love this flower. So my favorite flower is this blue one, and I think this purple one are my two favorites. I like them. Oh, I like that orange, that reddish orange one, and the green. I don't like the pink one because I kind of messed up here in this corner. But so I wrote down where flower blooms, so does hope, and I made it all flower theme. I guess I wanted spring to come, even though we're in spring or whatever, and I wanted it to come. I want flowers. I want to go back outside, but we can't right now, and I'm okay because I, you know, rather be safe than sorry. So I just drew some bunch of flowers. This page, I did get Animal Crossing. So I guess I made a page dedicated to Animal Crossing. I was playing Animal Crossing like non-stop. So I decided to make a page, and I wrote Animal Crossing Day because I was just playing Animal Crossing. This is the first time I played Animal Crossing with one of my friends who own Animal Crossing. And so we just had Animal Crossing Day. We're both back and forth helping each other out. We're doing certain things. I named my Animal Crossing island, if you guys want to know, Neverland. And I'm from the north side. So if you guys wanted to know, that's what my island's name is, Neverland. And I'm from the north side. If anybody who's playing Animal Crossing wants to know. And I also put this bird here. I know the original bird in Animal Crossing is brown, but I didn't have any brown bird. So I put this purple puffy owl on here. It's really puffy and squishy. I thought that'd be cool because there's an owl in Animal Crossing. And he does open a museum up. And I thought I'll just put a little bird in there. And then this sticker from Michael's Craft Store. It says, never stop creating. And I thought that's cool because when you're playing Animal Crossing, you're always creating, you're always doing something. So that really goes with the theme. And then I drew the island, not my island, but the icon when you're like waiting for the game to load or whatever. There's like an island, and I don't know why, but I decided to put birds on it. I don't think there was birds in the icon, but I wanted to put birds. So we skip a bunch of like pages that aren't really fun. I did this. I also got new stickers. So there's like 2 stickers here. They're actually planner stickers, which gave me the idea that I should start doing a planning sheet. You'll see the planner spreadsheet in this book coming soon. It's just, we're gonna have to skip a lot of pages to do that. I just wrote birthdays and stuff, important dates, and then when I get my money, and then all this stuff, because technically I'm basically already done. I already got my money and all that stuff. And then important dates, and then birthdays, and then yeah. Then we got the spreadsheet, the cover page again. The reason I'm not have sticky notes on them, because I feel like who wants to see this random cover page? It's just boring. But this is my favorite page of all time. So if you guys don't know who Asa Butterfield is, he's an actor. He does a couple movies, maybe TV shows. He's doing a Netflix series called Sex Education or whatever. So I've liked him for years. Like, liked him. Okay? If you guys have never seen my very first journal that I posted, no, my first flip through journal, that is one of my Mickey ones, you've probably seen a picture of him in there. That goes to show that's how much I liked him. So anyways, in this one, his birthday was on April 1st, so I decided to do a spreadsheet based on his birthday. So I did like, okay, his birthday, he's 23 years old, like 1 year older than me. And then his flag, which is UK, wrote some stuff about him, like, oh, I liked him for years, my friends, about them, like just some stuff. And then I also drew a Japanese cherry tree. I love Japanese cherry trees. I don't know where I got that idea or why, but I just love Japanese cherry trees. And so I knew he liked he likes Japanese stuff, movies and stuff. So I thought because this is dedicated to him, I'm going to draw the most famous tree of all, which is the Japanese cherry trees. The famous Japanese tree. Everybody knows about it. I don't know if they actually have cherries on it. That I need to figure out. So I just drew the tree because I just really wanted to put some Japanese style in here, in it. And also he likes cats. Cat daddy right there. Like, he likes cats. Like, he's a really good cat dad. Well, that's what everybody says. When they explain him, they're like explaining him as a cat daddy. So, I like cats as well. So, this is why I have cat washi tape. I have 2 cats of my own. But, I don't know if I consider myself a cat mom. Because I also like my dog. And I think I take care of my dog more than taking care of my cats. It's just my cats personally. Oh, my ex's cat, I know this is off topic, was like a calico cat, and I loved it. I could have been a cat mom to that cat, but then my cats, they want attention, and like, when you don't need them. They're not like, oh, I could be a cat mom to them. It's like, they're just annoying. But then his cat was not annoying, my ex's, so. It goes to show that maybe I'm not a cat mom. This is just off topic, but, so anyways, let's get back on to where I was going. He is a cat daddy. So I decided to put a couple of cat washi tapes here and some cat stickers, and yeah, that's why there's a bunch of cat stickers. I try to make this look like an Asa Butterfield threw up on this page. not literally threw up on it, but you know. He's a UK person. He's British. He likes Japanese. He likes cats. Like, okay, let's move on. I could talk about this page for hours, because it's not even that this page is a subversive, it's just that I love that I took my time to do this page, to be honest. I was feeling really creative that day. Then the next page, I guess I was kind of still feeling creative. So, I did this page, dedicated to I want spring, but this is what I wrote. Stay inside so we can have our spring back, and I feel like no one's listening, that's why spring is canceled. So I feel like COVID-19 spring canceled 2020, so I just felt, that's what I felt like. Instead of writing how I felt about this pandemic, I decided to draw, so that's why I do kind of art journaling and kind of regular journaling in one book. Because some days I feel like writing, some days I don't, some days I feel like drawing it out, some days I don't. So if I was going to do an art journal and writing journal, they wouldn't both get done at all, because I'm not motivated in one or the other. I'm just motivated in both. So then we got this page, and it was Saturday, and I found a quote online, and it says, on here, oh, sorry, there's just something there, but, so this quote says, "Good morning, beautiful soul. Happy Saturday. Be kind to yourself today." And it had a coffee. It's not exactly the same. The quote's the same, but the picture wasn't exactly the same that I saw on the internet, but I made up my own flavor of it. So I liked it. This is like, I think I had most of my markers at the time. Because I did get new markers, so I don't know if these were the new ones or these are just leftover from last time. But I've also sought to write 5 things I love about myself. It's like, I know that we're in a pandemic and stuff, and I thought it'll be good to like do this self-love while you're inside, so I just gave 5 things I love myself. I love my eyes. I love how kind I am. I love my smile, my creative ideas I have, and my organization. Because organization and being creative, like, you can get your room clean, basically. But I'm not a clean freak. I'm just more organized. Like I like to say to my family, my mess is organized. It's just a mess, but it's organized. Like, you got socks in one area, you got like clothes in another area, you got like books everywhere else. I organize it, so my mess is organized. I never did finish this page, and I was going to do a prayer to God. Normally I don't do this stuff, but I just felt like doing a prayer to God. And then I drew a picture here, because I wanted to draw. And I wrote, "God save us from COVID-19. And I wrote, "Stay home and save lives." And I found this picture with a mask. So I put that sticker in there with the mask. Then we got this one that says, "Happy Easter." And that's basically it. Colorful, Easter-ish. Don't know what to say, but I just decided to show you this page. So I'm trying to go fast because now my camera is going to be dying on me. So here I got is my spreadsheet. This is where I started doing planning, and I'm very excited. Like, my first time started planning. So I wrote week 4. I know this is the first week I ever started planning, but I was in week 4 of April, so I wrote week 4 because it was the week 4 of April. So this is like where I did my planning here. And yeah, I really like it. I actually get to use my planner stickers now, so I'm in love with this. Then I did drawing here. If you guys like drawings. I wrote, "With love and care, beautiful as things grow." And I also did a bunch of hearts and made that. I'm trying to go fast because now the camera's like about to die. And basically I'm almost done this journal anyways. So this is my rainbow one. Nothing really to say, but if you guys want to pause and read this and everything, I can't go too into detail because my camera is dying. And then this is my last page, which is my new spreadsheet for this month. I did finish this spreadsheet, and I'm going to be moving on to my next journal. So anyways, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!